All right, last topic. Jason,
Yeah.
I need you here for this topic. We see athletes go from playing to the media all the time. And we've all made the joke that we think Baker will be great on the Big 12 network in 2 years.
That's right. Big noon
Which-
kickoff. He
Big
can
noon
do
kickoff,
Fox,
excuse me.
not Big 12.
Yeah.
He's good enough for prime time. National.
Which current members or which current athletes in Cleveland do you think will translate to being good media members when their career's over?
I mean, you want me to go first or last? I can give you some
Go
off
ahead.
each team.
Go ahead.
I mean, on the Browns, Joel Bitonio just knows the game inside and out. He's so smart. He's one of those perfect offensive linemen that can break down the game. Joel Bitonio would be great. Wyatt Teller would be great. Both offensive guard, right guard, left guard. Both of those guys I think would be tremendous on TV. Cavs, Donovan Mitchell will be awesome. He'll be on the studio panel show when he's done playing. He'll be on ESPN, NBA Finals
That's if they haven't
sets.
fired everybody by then.
Right. NBA drafts.
Yeah.
He'll be that guy. Donovan is terrific at breaking down the game. Guardians, Josh Naylor will be wildly entertaining. I thought I had another one on the Guardians. I was trying to do this quickly yesterday. That's who I would start with. I would start with those guys. I think all of them know their sport inside and out. And really, Tyvis does a great job of this. We've told Tyvis 100 times, you're going to be a star in this business.
Yeah.
Because Tyvis not only understands it, but he can explain it to people that don't understand it. He can explain it to people that are seeing it for the first time. And Tyvis is really good at showing you where guys should have been, why this broke down. And not all guys can do that. Just because you know it and understand it doesn't mean you can communicate it well to everybody else, to the layman, to get them to see it.
And also, you don't want the layman to be made to feel stupid.
Right. And Tyvis is really good.
Right.
Being able to, and he can do it for college and NFL. Tyvis is going to be a star. We've told that 100 times. But I think Bitonio and Wyatt are the same way in terms of NFL. Josh Naylor is just entertaining. He's just an entertaining guy. He's got a big personality. And Donovan Mitchell, and maybe Jared Allen, but I think Jared needs to have a little bit more bigger personality. But Donovan Mitchell for sure is going to, as he gets right now, he's not worried about that. He's in the prime of his career. He's trying to win championships. But he's a guy that maybe 6-7 years from now, as he starts to maybe wind down and get toward the end of his career, he'll go the Draymond Green approach and start doing a little bit more podcasts and a little bit more media. I think Donovan will be great in media.
I like Marquise Goodwin. I heard his story. He was saying like he's a very good speaker. He tells stories. When he talked about his sister, who I forget, she has a debilitating disease. Really can't walk. I liked his story. I think he's really personable. I like Robin Lopez. I think Robin Lopez.
He's entertaining.
Yeah. Robin
Isn't he
Lopez.
gone, though? Isn't he technically not a member of the Cavs anymore?
Probably he's taking, but he's quirky, he's tall, he's funny, he has crazy hair, but he tells some quirky little stories. I think he's really dope. And Tristan McKenzie, they love him. They love him. He's a dude, like in the locker room, people was like, in the clubhouse, people was like, yo, Tristan is a guy, everybody he comes around, people light up, they like him. He's a dude, a spark plug. So I got them three.
I mean, Jason knows the guys better because he's in the locker room, so I think those are all good choices. One name that came to mind for me is Josh Dobbs.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, a lot of times backup quarterbacks become good. It's almost like a catcher in baseball.
Right.
Like, he's a super smart dude.
Yep.
I don't know how big his personality is because I feel like I haven't heard him talk enough. But I know, like, he's super smart. Aditi loves him. She's, like, always raving about how awesome he is.
Yeah.
So, like, I could see him. He doesn't have a big name, so maybe he wouldn't be like a star on TV, but I could see him. Dan Orlovsky wasn't a big name, and he's become a big shot now, right? You see that a lot of times.
Yep.
I could see Josh Dobbs doing some. The best is a guy who retired in Joe Thomas, who's obviously magnificent.
Yes.
He's so entertaining.
And that's why I think Bitonio and Wyatt Teller are both kind of in that ilk.
Right.
Of big personalities, understand the game, can explain things really well.
Who would be the worst people?
Who would be the worst?
Nick Chubb,
Evan Mobley.
Wouldn't that be shocking if, like, Nick Chubb, like, all of a sudden retired and became a personality?
That's crazy.
Wait, question for you guys.
Yeah.
Who would have to be the moderator to get the most out of a broadcast of any sport, regardless of what it is, with the two color guys of Evan Mobley and Nick Chubb? Who would have to be the moderator to bring out their personalities?
Shannon Sharp.
But he's not a moderator. I don't think.
But he's like he's going to ask some questions that you be like, what the hell?
I feel like it's G. Bush. I think G. Bush could get something out of him more than Sterling Sharp.
Sterling Sharp was pretty good too.
I'm voting for you.
Are we talking?
Yeah,
are we talking game play-by-play, or are we talking studio show?
Studio show.
Ernie Johnson.
Ernie's pretty good.
Yeah,
Ernie's great.
Ernie is like, Ernie is he's fire. Yeah, he's real fire.
Are there any other big personalities on the Cavs? It doesn't seem like it.
Not really.
Darius doesn't have much of a personality.
Darius is quiet.
Yeah.
Donovan's really good. I already mentioned him. Evans
Harris LeVert is quiet.
LeVert, yeah.
Amani Bates.
Oh God.
Yeah,
His potential as a broadcaster is through the damn roof.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, he's on the Romo Tom Brady joint. Like he probably can be out there just breaking it down like nobody can.
You could have the Sticks podcast with him and Tristan Kendrick.
That's what was so fun about that championship team, that Cavs. There was a ton of big personalities.
Oh, yeah.
That locker room was full of guys.
JR would be great, right?
JR,
Channing Frye's awesome.
Oh,
Richard
hold on.
Jefferson.
RJ,
So
LeBron.
Mon Shumpert is huge in like urban
which is hysterical.
podcasting.
He hated the media.
He's huge.
And now he's in the media.
He's like all the way in. J.R. Smith was crazy.
Yep.
Jefferson, Channing Frye, they literally have podcasts after that. Does Kyrie count?
Does Kyrie count as what?
As like if you said, let me watch a documentary.
He'd be polarizing, no doubt.
I would watch a Kyrie documentary in his own words and what he wants to put out there. I would watch it. And I think it'd be crazy.
I don't think he'll ever do media. I don't think he'll ever be a media personality when he's done playing. I think he's going to go live off the land. And I don't mean that in a derogatory. I don't mean that, but that's what he's going to go, and you'll never hear from him again when he retires. That'll be it.
Yeah, he'll be like really zenful and be off, and like he'll be in another. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Kyle Korver, he was kind of quiet, but everybody else had huge personalities. Mo Williams was in that team, had a big personality.
Yeah.
Jose would be good, and I bet he speaks English.
He speaks more English than you think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I bet on like a Spanish show, he'd be excellent because he appears. Everybody thinks he's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd do Bo Naylor and his brother.
The Nailers.
Yeah,
the Nailers.
That could be like a reality
the
show.
The Nailer cast.
That'd be nice. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Kind of salty real quick. Just found out the Browns sent a white helmet to a radio station in town. We didn't get our white helmet from the Browns.
No, we're not the home of. We don't do their games.
I don't care.
We don't kiss their ass. So
I'm just saying, we'll look great in our set.
You have a way of just. Like it'd be so cut. We don't kiss their asses. Like it's just like, does that come natural? Like, get off my lawn. It's quick too. It'd be like, I caught you. You thought I was gonna give you some hype? No.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn. I hate you.